Good morning! Welcome back to A Life Worth Living. I'm Frederick Groth, and I believe that God has a plan and purpose for everyone. And I have a message of hope and truth to show you a life worth living. Numbers chapter 31. Now this is a very destructive chapter because God instructed Moses that it was time for vengeance. It's time for revenge. Now, it's very important to note, the Bible tells us as well, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I will repay. Now I want to put that in context with this scripture. God told Moses it was time for vengeance. A lot of times we react to people too quickly. We don't bite our tongue. We don't suffer a little bit. We just go headlong and get into trouble, more and more trouble in dealing with people. And in reality, sometimes it's better to just sit back and wait. Because everyone will receive their just deserts. Everyone will have to pay the price of what their actions and words are. And the truth is, eventually, you will be able to spoil those that have given you grief. Midian had caused Israel to fall into terrible sin, and God was saying, you know what, it's time. It wasn't the time before, but now is the time. And so there is a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for all the different aspects of our life. And if we jump the gun too soon, if we don't allow God to instruct it or God to work it, it's just going to cause more problems in the end. We've got to realize that God has our best interest at heart. And things do happen for a reason. Things happen for a plan and a purpose, to a lot of times just to help us grow and become better people. And we've got to turn around and apply that knowledge to our lives, and when the time is right, God will give us back the things that were quote unquote stolen from us because of the grief of others. And the warning here is this: if we try to take revenge ourselves, it will backfire every time. If God does it, it'll be for our benefit. So let's not jump the gun. Let's not get all riled up and angry at everybody for all this they do and say about us and to us and for us. But rather, they will get the consequences of what they are doing. You can be assured of that, as you will too. The final warning is this: if God will do that to others, God will do it to you. So we've got to be conscious of this fact, that God does take revenge. He may wait a long time, but He does take revenge. Some people call it karma. So, let us live a life worth living, so that the karma we receive, so that the consequences we receive are blessing and not cursing. So get up and go and live a life worth living. God bless you. Have a great day.